Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Episode 118.
Welcome back.
Welcome in. A series of
unfortunate events. Yeah.
That caused us to miss some recordings, but it's okay. We're here. We're back. We didn't go nowhere too far away. You know, a lot of news.
Still kicking. Yes.
Well, because it will be the shortest topic that we talk about. Just get into it. Gege's back.
Gege is indeed back.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mundo Disappointment. Medulla.
So you opened it, saw 55 pages, and closed it.
Yep. I didn't even read a single word. I read the number 55. I said, I'm not doing this right now.
I opened it, didn't see the 55 pages, and I read the first sentence, and then I closed it. The first sentence is, an extraterrestrial life form identifying itself as a Sumerian has appeared, accompanied by a mothership known as the Nanox, carrying nearly 50,000 of its companions. They are seeking sanctuary as refugees. So I didn't read the rest of that, but that's what I read. Yeah. So
it's like...
starts with aliens.
It had to be aliens.
So I closed it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's as far as I got.
Oh Lord.
Look,
wow.
What, you scrolling through?
Yeah, I read a couple sentences.
No. So I'm gonna read it at some point, but I need that to digest, you know. And it's funny too, because we said, like, I remember like the week before what it was that was announced, I sent you a screenshot that Gege was coming back with the new manga, and we were actually kind of excited for him. We're like, because he said that he'd be storyboarding and someone else would be drawing, but we didn't know at that point that it was a Jujutsu Kaisen sequel.
I think we were afraid of this exact scenario and how exactly it played out.
Yeah.
Okotsu Next Generations.
Brutal.
I didn't expect aliens, though.
Is it? It's not a one-shot, right? This is a full...
It's a short series. I heard it's only going to be like 3 volumes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not the worst, but...
No, but the 3 volumes is a lot of material.
It's 25 chapters?
Yeah.
26 chapters?
It's a big bullet to bite.
Yeah.
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 But I'll be there. We'll be there, memeing along the way.
Maybe.
It'd have to be pretty bad for me to not do so.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm going to read it. It's just the 55 chapters is so daunting of a task when it starts with aliens. So that's going to be one that maybe we fall behind a little bit and then catch up.
Yeah.
It won't be so bad once you get into the... I mean, unless this is going to be like monthly release and we get fucking boned and it's every chapter is 30 chapters long. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. So I'm seeing what else is out in Jump right now. I haven't actually looked through.
What's...
Yeah, like all the stuff that's been coming out.
Oh. The only other new things I know of is that Marshall King one and how do you say it? Karegami?
There's a bunch of stuff that I didn't know.
Yeah, Karegami, which I'm on chapter 5 now, by the way.
There's a new baseball one. Oh, wow, damn.
Yeah.
I still only have one down.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
I say for the baseball one, because I saw 2 diametrically opposed boys, and it immediately starts with twin brothers. I'm like, oh, damn it. Never mind. No one suffered through baseball for this.
Harakazi Mound.
Yeah.
They should have
wherever this nice prison is. Odor of the Flames, which is from the Red Hood person.
They should have like a panel of just like new stuff.
They really should. A ping pong thing. And something, a one shot about Hoshina.
At the very bottom, there's new volumes, and the first one that's in the list is Seraph of the End, Volume 33.
Hey, still going strong. What are you? A super powerful burglar is swept into a battle for the fate of the world.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but the little art in the box looked fantasy enough for me to be intrigued.
What is this? Which one are we looking at?
I'm looking at not Boruto or Demon Slayer Chibi, so the one in between.
Oh, okay, the Bungle Call Song of War?
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's not the bottom row, is it? That he's talking about?
No. So I'm going to throw a bookmark on that. But yeah, just a whole lot of new stuff. Oh, it took me back to the top. There's a lot of stuff here, too, that I didn't expect to still be going.
Like?
Let me scroll back up. Well, New Age Exorcist, Shinobi Undercover, Ultimate Exorcist, and Ichi the Witch.
Yeah.
All of which still surviving.
Hey, man, people like their stuff. And they're
do.
going to get their stuff.
No, I expected at least one of them to get axed by now.
Yeah, especially with Shonen and how fucking, like, just often they like to just drop the axe on whatever that's not performing to their standards.
Exactly, like... And they're all around the same length. Like, within 10 chapters of each other.
Yeah. It's fine, though. I don't need anything new in my life right now in the manga sphere.
Me neither. I got too much catching up to do.
I think any listeners that fucking listen to us constantly talk about, oh, I want to read this, I want to read that, and then we say, hey, we started a new manga, and it's not what we've been saying we want to read.
Hey.
I'm sure it's like...
It'll happen. It will happen.
Inducing.
You know me. I get to really random hyperfixations. It's never what's expected.
True.
We'll come back on here and be like, I'm halfway through Sailor Moon.
I would be surprised. I would be very surprised if you came out with that. Now, I don't think I've talked about it since. Definitely not. We've definitely not had a recording since, but it all started on a Friday night. So you already know the story. I'm just gonna tell it for our viewers. But my wife showed my son that if you type in Minecraft on Google, when it shows the results for on the Google page on a computer, that a little box shows up like a Minecraft brick.
Yeah.
It's a dirt or grass brick, and you can click on it, and it turns your cursor into a pickaxe, and then you can literally just break apart the web browser and like the page as if you're mining on Minecraft. So that planted the seed. He did that for like an hour. And the fact that lasted that long was surprising because there's really not much.
Yeah.
You're literally just breaking stuff apart. So that sowed the seeds for him wanting to get Minecraft. So we ended up getting it for him, and now that's just been my life. I play Minecraft with my son now. That's like my biggest game by far for the last like 2 weeks.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to other games.
No, I meant welcome back to Minecraft.
Oh yeah, it's been fucking. I was able to because it's cross-platform, and I bought it for like originally I think I bought it on PS3. And then I remember early days of the PS4 cycle, I downloaded it again on that, so it was just like an upgrade thing. But because I played it on the PS4, it's still in my game library on PS5. So I just went to the game library, scrolled all the way down until I found it. I was like, oh shit, it is here. Clicked on it, and I could download it for free.
Nice.
So I was able to do it, and it still had my, what do you call it, PSN account information. So because it's tied to the PSN, to the Minecraft, whatever, so... And again, none of the worlds were there. So, and besides, wouldn't care too much about any of the worlds I played way back then. It's like, whatever.
Just to get to my mining.
Yeah. I like building stuff. I like building...
Building so little that I go straight to the nearest mountain and just hollow out as much as I need for a dwelling.
I'm surprised. I mean, they got so many, like, there's a whole, our friend was talking about it. She said you can world designed around that world.
I wonder if someone has made Undertale in Minecraft yet.
Yeah, he's too young to understand the concept of money, so he doesn't understand that.
Exactly.
So, and he's having plenty of fun with just vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah.
So.
There's still plenty to find in vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah, we still haven't even delved into fucking redstone and fucking all the things you can do with that yet.
And end bosses.
Yes. The 3 known end bosses, anyway. Because we know if you brought up the... Okay, so we've had some minor technical issues here, so forgive some of the choppiness. I'm going to go through and edit some of that out, but basically we're talking about Minecraft and how my son is just loving it right now, and there's a lot
obsessed.
Obsessed is a strong is almost
a strong, like deserving
strong, very strongly deserved title for what he's doing. But you know, we talked about all the stuff that they've added in the shop and how cool it is, but I ain't trying to buy that stuff, and he's having plenty of fun in vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And that I like building stuff, and that you just like digging
and surviving.
But yeah, you know, that's Minecraft. It's
y'all know Minecraft.
Everybody knows Minecraft. You don't have to
It's that guy from Smash Brothers.
He's in Smash Bros?
Yes. Steve's in Smash Brothers.
I don't know that. You know, I actually watched the Jack Black Minecraft movie.
How was it?
It's actually not that bad.
I don't believe you.
It's really not. It's like...
I'm just tired of isekai
it's
video game adaptations.
Literally what it is.
I know, I'm so tired of it.
Because, like, I mean, blending the real world with the Minecraft world, because it's like the Jack Black character gets, like, trapped there for so many years, and then the other kids and fucking Jason Momoa then get sent there.
I am Steve.
Yes. He says that.
I didn't know he does.
But it's not as good as the Mario movie, obviously. The Mario movie fucking slaps.
Which is also isekai.
Well, that's because Mario is an isekai.
We got Mario, we got Monster Hunter, we got this one now, Minecraft.
No, they just fucked up Monster Hunter bad.
They're all isekai. Monster Hunter especially didn't have to be, though. It's a realistic looking world.
Well, they did fantastic on the visuals of the monsters. Beautiful work. I think that they just did a horrible job with the storytelling. Because you had a hunter in the hunter world. And for some reason, you just wanted to bring the current modern-day military in to fight Arathlos.
So they have a way to loudly explain their traditions to somebody.
So yeah, that's what they did. Instead of just making the movie about the hunter. It would have been way better.
Isekai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dumb.
You know, it's bad when it's a virus infecting Hollywood, too.
And then they fucking drop. I mean, they tried to like drop stuff at the end to make it seem like tidbits were cool. Maybe we'll make another one because they dropped Gormagala like at the very end.
You're not making another one.
No, it is not a successful movie, so there will not be a second Monster Hunter movie. At least not by that studio.
Hallelujah.
Never say never with fucking movies these days, but
Monster Hunter 2.
chances are way down there. Wilds is getting fucking Omega though.
Yeah. Looks awesome too.
Soon too. Fucking this month sometime. I don't know which day. I wish I knew. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Do it.
Let's see. Monster Hunter Wilds Omega release date. See if it even has one. I just know it's sometimes late September.
Nice.
Which is cool because Arkveld is in 14 in late October.
Hey.
I'm really excited for that. It'll get me back into 14 because that patch that Arkveld is coming also has some other stuff, a bunch of other content that I'm actually really interested in.
Nice.
So it'll bring me back to 14 for a little while. But the main game that we've been playing is No Man's Sky.
Yes. New update came out.
When did it come out, or did they put it on sale?
It was
for
like,
the update?
I think it was like a week or two like before we got it. So I think they did put it on sale for the new update.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while because you'd been telling me about it, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll take my. I just did it on a whim. I was just sitting there. A game that I was about to play was updating, so I had like 10 minutes. So I just, it's like, I just browse the store. Fuck it, just see what's here. I'm not gonna buy anything. Sometimes I just browse the PlayStation store, see what's up. And I saw No Man's Sky, and I was like, oh, whatever. Okay, I'll check the page out. So I went to the page, and I was like, oh, it's on sale. It's $25, I think it was.
Yeah.
And looking through the screenshots and the fucking trailers and all, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I bought it, and I didn't play it right then. I just downloaded it, and I played my other game. And then the next day, I played it for like 2 hours. And then the next day after that, I played it for like 5 hours. And then the day after that, I played it for 5 hours again. So.
And I played it for one day, but I played it for 7 hours. Because I remember telling our friend, I was like, I'm just going to pop into No Man's Sky and make sure it doesn't melt my laptop into tar. And then I'll be on Rivals to play some. I did not make it to Rivals. And I also made it way past when I was going to lay down.
Nice.
It's just a vibe. You just get into like a zone.
Yeah, I'm very excited to build a Corvette, but I can wait because I feel like once I build said Corvette or whatever, I feel like I'll be done. You know what I mean? Because like once you build like your master ship, like the master ship.
Well, the Corvettes are smaller than freighters.
True. So then I get a good freighter and a Corvette. And an assembly of fucking...
I think your freighter holds your other ships, I would assume. Because I've seen other freighters, like the ones that crash onto planets and are like ruined.
Yeah. They're fucking massive.
Huge. I know you can explore those in space too, like floating ones.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've had like... It was fucking trippy the first time I saw it, but like when a convoy drops out of hyperspace right in front of you... And then right after them, a pirate crew drops in and is attacking the convoy, and you can get a mission to protect them.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't think you'll be done because there's also a critical path in a story.
True, which I have been.
The Corvette's just really convenient because you can get stuff in there. Like, I think you can. There's like a nutrition manufacturer that you can have in there, and you can like grow a couple crops in it and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can straight up live in the thing.
Yeah.
Anything you can make in a base, I think you could just make in the Corvette.
And you can mine planets with your blasters, I think, too.
In your spaceship, yeah. So if you just get in it and you use your blast cannons on the rocks, you'll get ferrite.
Yeah. Well, I think even deposits with the Corvette.
I didn't know that you could bring the Corvette down onto a planet.
Yeah, it like floats in the atmosphere, and you port, like you drop down with your suit, and you port back up to it when you're done.
So like, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, literally, and then you fly it off, and you can get out of your cockpit while it's flying.
I do know that. Yeah, you can fucking
Like walk around it.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it is like that extra convenience is like, why am I ever going to use one of my starships again? But I'll make excuses once I have like a nice starship.
So that's the question, though. Do you make a Star Destroyer, the Millennium Falcon, or do you just straight up build the fucking Enterprise?
I'd build the Enterprise.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite.
The Enterprise is a bad
that and the
ship.
Borg cube, just because it's so like it's so awesome.
True. You got to be able to do it.
Yeah,
I've seen some crazy stuff though, because like you can like in terms of base building and stuff, you can do wild shit just like you can do wild shit in Minecraft.
yeah.
Like I saw a video because now of course I'm playing it and I looked up fucking one thing on it once. Now
It's all over your algorithms.
my whole algorithm is just fucking No Man's Sky, and
Is there more parts to unlock? I sure hope so.
there's got to be because I've seen like even just like the first picture they show of a base you can build is so intricate compared to anything that I just made. So like,
Because where we are, the other pages are just different materials of the same building parts, which are mostly
floor.
different kind of walls and archways and floor.
yeah. But no, there's got to be ways because I've seen some crazy fucking bases just in like YouTube shorts and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then like linking batteries and solar panels. You can get solar panels together. I found it. I need to look it up again, but I saw somebody mention that you can get. There's a specific type of like battery or something you can get for your starship. Because so anytime you land and you're roaming around, it'll charge your ignition boosters for you.
Oh,
So you basically have infinite ignition boosters.
beautiful.
But listen, because I told you, so the first ship we get is ass.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. It takes forever to get out of the atmosphere.
It's a type class C.
Yeah.
I found a class A. Since I found it, I have not had to refill my ignition boosters. They're still at 80%. And I felt like I had to recharge the other ones every 3 takeoffs. So I was recharging that bitch.
Yeah.
So
Too much.
you can upgrade all of that stuff though.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning all that. There's a lot of components in the
And
game.
there's more shops once we get to the anomaly, too.
Yeah. I need to do that.
Same.
Stop fucking around and visiting star systems.
Well, they're trying to be like, go to the galaxy map. And I'm like, no, I'm naming all my planets fun names right now.
The map is huge.
It's a lot.
I tried doing something. So, like, there's 2 things, though. Things I don't understand, and I don't want to look them up. One, you know when you open the map and you see the stars, you can go to free roam and you can just turn your camera whatever way and you can just zoom out. And
Yeah.
it's endless. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
And you're seeing all these stars and you can go to any of these star systems. Some of them you stop at and it says it needs a specific like hyperdrive or a specific type of drive to get to them.
Yeah, probably like a better type of hyperdrive.
Yeah. But I've also noticed, because I've saw it and heard about it, that there is a center to the galaxy. There are black holes.
Hey.
I want to know what happens if you fly up to it.
Do you die or does it wormhole you? I do think there are wormholes in the game too.
That'd be dope. And I don't know. So I haven't tried. Well, I did try, but I was like, it didn't seem like it was making any ground, so I turned around. But you can see the suns in the star system you're in.
Yeah.
And I tried flying at it. And it didn't look like I was getting any closer. Because all the planets are pretty relatively close to each other. They're like right there. It takes a few seconds, well, a few minutes maybe to
I
get
do
to
think
each
the
one.
sun is an entity. Like, I do think, like...
I just wanted to get, if I could like fly up to it and see what would happen if I got close to it. I don't know if it's just there as a light source for the area you're in. Or if you can literally fly to the sun. But also, while you're on the galaxy map menu looking at star systems, if you go to the free realm, you can turn around and you can like look at stuff. there's a source of light in that. And I tried, like, moving towards it, and it's just on the horizon at all times. I couldn't get to it. But, yeah, it's like a sun in a normal thing. You go to it, and it's just a big source of light that's there, and all the stars, and you're moving, and all the stars are moving, but that thing just stays there, and I was fucking going. But there's also, like, numbers there. It's like how many light years away you've traveled.
It's not 16, 16, 16, 16.
No, it's like 6 million something.
Damn.
And it gets smaller and smaller, but very slowly. And I don't know if that's how far away you are from the center. Because if you look at the top left, it shows a picture of a galaxy. And there's a little circle on part of the galaxy, which I thought maybe was the part of the galaxy you're seeing.
Yeah.
And I thought if you'd move, that would move, but it didn't. So I don't know what that's all about.
Damn.
But yeah, so black holes exist. There's a hyperdrive somewhere. And I've heard mention that you can go to the center of the galaxy. There's something there. I just don't know what that something is. But it sounds cool. So I'm going to do it.
Hell.
And I'm definitely going inside of a black hole. 1 billion%.
I pray your inventory light.
Well, I'll just leave. If depends on what I have, I'll just leave my better starship over there on a planet.
Take the radiant out.
Take all my inventory out and fly with my worst ship into the black hole. And if it ports me somewhere, cool. I can summon my ships. Yep. If it kills me, I respawn somewhere, which I haven't died yet.
I haven't died yet either. It was pretty close in that dogfight I was telling you about, though.
I was pretty close against the Stone Guardian I summoned. With nothing but a fucking mining laser to try and kill it.
Brutal.
But I got my spaceship and made quick work of that, bud. That was with the first ship, too. That was with my new ship.
Nice.
Thankfully, I had just recently fixed my photon cannons.
Have you made the bulk caster yet?
Today, I did it
okay,
today.
Good. It's still not great.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's this fucking
good enough for drones.
I'm sure there's better upgrades.
Yeah, I see even in the regular Star System shops, they have like guns that are also multi-tools that show on the side of one of the shops.
I didn't tell you that when I found my new ship and then had to try and repair it, and I was like, fuck, all the systems down, it can't even fly. And all my inventory, all my stuff was in things, so I had to start gathering shit. It was surrounded by hostile drones. So every time I want, not like purple ones that shoot at me. Yeah. Not just the
regular sentinels.
Regular sentinels. They were purple, glowy purple things. They were shooting fucking purple bullets at me.
Damn.
So I would have to run up to the ship, open the menu, see what I needed, close it, and do you know how to do the quick jetpack thing?
No.
So have you ever had it on controller? It's R1, but if you ever ran out of your energy, the first time it tells you that you can hit things with it. So you're not fucked.
Yeah.
Your mining thing. But if you do that hit thing, it's more like a shoulder chuck, and it kind of moves you forward just a little bit. If you use your jetpack in the animation of the shoulder chuck, it will blast you off in that direction. So
I did find the melee button too, so I can.
Yeah. So if you hit that, and then while in that animation you hit the jetpack, it does like a. So instead of the jetpack kind of going like this, he's kind of turned sideways, and it fucking shoots you like pretty quickly in that direction. So you do that, and then when it recharges, you sprint, and then once it's good, you fucking do it again, and it's a very, very quick movement around, so it makes sprinting.
I will need that.
Oh yeah, especially if you're trying to run those like 600 unit things. I don't know what the measurements are.
Yeah.
600 U, I think it's called. Or 800, and you're like, damn, that's kind of far away. It's going to take me like a minute to run over there. It does take you like 15 seconds to get there. It's quick.
Nice.
And very useful. So.
Till we get exosuits.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other tools that they're going to give you that just make planetary movement faster.
I just remembered, I think one of the other benefits to having a Corvette too is that you can do the visor scan of the planet from the atmosphere.
That would be lit.
And we could just fly over to where the ruins are, get your freaking fossils.
Or, yeah, just anything
Whatever.
you want, you know? Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm digging it. I like the whole... It's not everything that I'd want in a space game, but it's pretty close. Like, building your own spaceship is dope.
The flying's really good.
The flying's good, yes. The combat... I'm not...
It's alright.
It's okay. Space combat is tough because to keep... It's like... To keep them in your sights, you have to use the reverse button, which holds you still. But you just kind of like... So you're stationary, moving around, following them. But like... Because like I tried... Before I knew that you could like lock on with that button, I was trying. So like they would pass by me, right?
You're trying to whip it.
And then before I could turn... By the time I turned around to get them back into my sight... Of constant movement, following them, they were already turned around and then flying back past me again. And I'm like, how are they spinning and flying back at me so fast? It was rough. It was rough. But
it's pretty tough on PC. You gotta control it with the mouse. You're like dragging where your vision goes to like turn.
Yeah, I can imagine that being challenging.
Yeah. Especially my slow ass starter ship.
Yeah, man, you gotta find a new one. I just found like a distress beacon or something when I landed on a planet, and I was like, what's this? And then I get up there, I was like, oh, there's a ship down there. And then I got to it, and there was a prompt to claim ship. I was like, let's see what this is, and it pulls up a menu that compares the stats of the two ships, and I was like, well, this new ship is just better than everything. And you can see the damage components in that menu. And I was like, well, I can just fix everything up. I mean, I already just built this thing. When you found this ship in the tutorial, you had to fix all the components in that too. So getting like all the items isn't bad. Like,
I'm gonna speedrun the rest of my system, see what's there real quick, and name them, and then hop on out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this should only... How many planets are there? I mean,
There's only... I got 2 more planets and a moon. It was 4 planets and a moon. It's a small system.
The other thing I don't like... There's a few things I don't like, actually. All wrapped up into one. I get it. It says something like 82 quintillion planets or whatever. It's probably only like 20 planets.
Well, every update has added more like biomes and diversity.
Yeah. But either way, there's no... For an advanced galaxy traveling people, I saw a short today too. There's no cities.
Yeah, no. Sometimes there's like a building or a port with like traders.
Or like a small town, but like small. Like 3 buildings. But there's no mega cities. There's no... I mean, I haven't been to the...
It's all Final Frontier.
Yeah, so... I haven't been to the Anomaly, but like, is the Anomaly the only quote-unquote city?
Well, it's barely even a city because it's like a giant space station. I mean, like, it's fucking huge, though. Like, from the outside, at least, it's very Borg-esque. It's a giant sphere. It is a massive sphere.
Nice.
I don't think there's any cities. I would guess not.
Well, I saw that in that's what someone said in a short, so I was like, oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I kind of would have guessed that anyway, because it's more of just like a salvaging type game style. So like, what are you gonna salvage in the middle of a fucking city?
Yeah.
Not much. So.
But who knows? It's the ever-updating game.
True. I mean, they could easily add something, you know? But either way, it's not needed, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm sitting here being like, this game is ruined because there's no cities. It's like, nah, I'll live. Alright? I don't need this, but I would appreciate it. You know? Just a quick thought.
$30 major named updates.
That's a
Oh,
lot.
wait. As of late 2023. Exceeding 40 as of August 2025.
Yeah, and when did the game come out? 2018?
I think so. Oh, I've got to check you on that.
I feel like I'm right.
Oh, no,
Maybe
that's why, because
16.
you're usually right on point. 16.
My second guess. So they've been out for 9 years, 40 updates. They've been killing it.
Yeah. Turned their whole game around.
And from my understanding, none of those updates cost money.
Not a single one. It's one of the few cases where the box price of a game in a store went up. Because it went down at first when the game crashed and was awful on launch. And then when all the updates came out, stores started selling it for more on the shelf.
Makes sense.
I'm excited. Probably going to jump in it tonight after some matches.
Matches of?
Predecessor.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, he said that you've been,
Sinking my teeth in.
yeah, you've been getting back into it. Yeah, like I said, I've been playing that, and the occasional Age of Wonders
Nice.
playthrough. So I started another one, but I didn't get very far.
Of course, I also started Silk Song. Not
Oh,
quite
yeah.
deep enough to talk about that yet, though.
Other than the fact that you've rage quit a few times.
Yes.
Because it's...
Well, especially one time. But it was like with the smile. I was like angry. I was like, this is a familiar feeling.
What, just from the platforming aspects
Yeah.
of it, or...
Yeah. What it is, too, because it's just like Dark Souls. When you die, you drop something behind, and then you have to go retrieve it, and then if you die again, you lose it. So I lost my stuff. I was like, okay, I'm done for today.
What is the stuff that you...
It's like, originally, it was currency, and your health bar would be broken. Like, your max health would be down until you get your soul back.
Right.
And this one, I think it's still just one of your currencies.
What do you spend said currency on?
Like upgrades, like like equipable badges and stuff, and like map items and stuff like that. Because you gotta kind of Minecraft-esque. You gotta build your map. Like when you buy a map, it's a very loose outline with missing parts of just the region you're in, and then you need an upgrade so that it actually maps as you walk through it. And then you need to be wearing a badge to actually mark where you are on that map. That, or you just know the area well enough to be like, that shape is like that room. But in Hollow Knight, the world gets big. I had that friggin' badge on to see where I was on the map most of the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's tough.
So I'm not screwing around with this. I'll swap it when it's a boss fight.
Yeah, I think that's a smart way to go.
Yes. But when I get deeper into Silk Song, I'll talk about it. But I'm enjoying it.
Well, that's what matters. You know, you've been waiting for this game for how long?
A while. I mean, most people have been waiting 6 or 7 years. I've only been waiting a few, thankfully.
Yeah, because you only,
I got in late.
Yeah, I was going to say, you only, like, quote-unquote, recently got into Hollow Knight.
Yeah, they offered it on PlayStation Plus for free. So I snatched it up then, and I just got hooked.
Beautiful.
When I beat Silk Song, I plan to get it again on PlayStation and actually give Team Cherry their money.
It's actually, like, No Man's Sky was kind of like a out of the blue kind of purchase for me. Like, that's not something that I had on my radar, because, like, got like 3 games that I know of that I actively am waiting just to purchase. Like, because, like, I say all the time, Expedition 33 is a game that I'm 100% buying. It's just a matter of when. Yes. Because I'm, like, taking my time with it. I'm waiting for that time where I'm, like, really itching for a game. And, like, I got nothing. I'm, like, in a lull of, like, nothing. Expedition 33 is going to swoop in and just take it for me. Because I know I'm going to love the game. It's just a matter of finding the opportune moment.
Yeah.
And, Tides of Annihilation is a game that's coming out that I'm really interested in, and there's some other small other names that just whatever. But then Persona 4 Revival.
Yes.
You can be on that like fucking bread on butter, or butter on bread, or whatever the fuck it is. I'ma be there.
I'm still just waiting for some indies.
Yeah.
Slay the Spire 2 eventually, because they keep teasing that. Risk of Rain 2 is getting an update. I'm still holding off on Deltarune, which has 4 chapters out, the Undertale sequel.
Didn't know it had a sequel.
It's an anagram of Undertale. It uses all the same letters, it just scrambles it. Deltarune.
Nice.
Hey. And Hades 2, I've also just been waiting, but they're going to add more and more content. I'm probably going to wait till full release to touch Hades 2. It's a roguelite, so they're just going to keep adding bosses and different types of power-ups over time. I'd rather play it when it has the most variety possible.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just my indie waiting fest.
Let me see. I keep a notes app for this exact reason.
If there's anything big mentioned that I'm waiting on.
Yeah, Chronicles of Medieval is the only other one. Looks like a hyper quality RTS game.
Nice.
So, and I've fucking been eating up all the RTS games that I can get my hands on lately. So, I'm in it to win it. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Age of Wonders. I bought the Eldritch Horrors DLC pack, and it's dope. So I've been playing a few campaigns of that.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Cult of the Lamb expansion's coming too. And it's an expansion.
That was only just mentioned too. Well, announced rather, like what, 3 weeks ago, maybe at most.
That's going to be an easy read, but I didn't get that far in Cult of the Lamb. I only beat the first 2 bosses.
My son has beat everything. But he's on, like, God mode or whatever, so he can't die. He only takes, he doesn't take damage.
To be fair, I wasn't, like, stuck. I just kind of... When you give me, like, base building and town building, I just lose myself to it.
No Man's Sky. There you go.
No Man's Sky.
And,
That was Stardew Valley was like crack to me. You should have saw me play Stardew Valley. That was my Minecraft. I pick it up for a day and I'm just in a zone, just mesmerized. I lose like 5 hours in what feels like 1, just tending my crops and selling them.
My wife really liked Stardew Valley. It was her jam.
Games that let me be a merchant have always been like big comfort zoning games for me. TCG Card Shop. I was
literally just about to say that.
Which I picked back up. No Man's Sky even, because I'm just selling salvage and stuff. PoE, that's one of my biggest reasons I like it, because the drops you get are worthwhile, because everything can be sold on the player market. I even like that in 14 player markets. And then it still goes all the way back to RuneScape. In RuneScape, I never liked the combat, so all I would do was smith, go back to the starting town, smelt it, go back up to the second town, make things, and then sell it. Rinse and repeat over and over again for days.
My wife's mother did that, and all she did was like gather. She loved gathering, and she would do it while watching something. So her focus So obviously I don't know how gathering works in RuneScape, but I imagine that once you get to like a gathering node, you don't need to be looking at the computer. I'm sure it's just clicking a bunch of buttons and you know where they were.
Yeah.
And you can be looking over here. And the only time you need to look is probably when you run in from one node to the next node.
In the one starting area where there's a mine, that mine, sometimes a golem will spawn and fight somebody there and kill them. I don't remember what causes that to happen.
But she was doing that, and she was doing it for an extended amount of time. So she got reported for botting, even though she was sitting there.
Brutal.
Fine. I mean, she was able to like talk.
Take
to
that as
a
a compliment.
whatever,
that means you're just that efficient.
Yeah, because she was just doing the exact same thing for hours, constantly, and someone maybe saw her there constantly.
That's so me-coded.
Because that's typically where you see bots. I see bots in 14, and you see bots in like WoW. Not that I've played WoW, but you can tell. You're like, okay, that person is there, and you're doing a quest in an area, and that one person just still there doing the same thing. 14 bots, you see them a lot near, like, we used to see them at old, the one group of bots that just sticks in my mind. It was 4 black mages, and they're all wearing the exact same gear, no accessories, just the gear side.
Yeah.
It was like they're level 50 or something, or maybe level 60, and they're all wearing like the job gear of that level. And all 4 of them would show up. You'd be like, oh shit, they're there. And then they'd queue, and then they'd pop away. So they were queue botting. So they were either tome farming or farming a specific dungeon. Yeah. You can't tell what they're doing unless they're on your friends list. But they're queuing for something, and obviously botting or farming for something. Maybe they're farming for minion drops, or they're farming for like rare loot
random thing, yeah,
in a dungeon. But yeah, or you just see someone at again gathering nodes. You're in an area doing a quest, and you're like, that person's been there for like 15 minutes, and then you go do something else, and then you have to come back. It's like it's been 20 minutes, and they're still there. So it's like, And
so very weird.
I've reported somebody once ever in my entire MMO life. I report people in fucking Smite.
I was about to say in my PvP life.
In my PvP life. Let me tell you.
That report button is quick and loose, my friend.
I've never...
Did you just jump in base for 2 minutes? Oh, man.
I rarely report the enemy team, though. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there are times that someone's obviously feeding, and it's just they're like, okay, their team's leaving. This
they run up to you and stand there.
Or they'll run into a tower or run through the tower to the second tower or something like that. I'm like, okay, I'll report that guy. But on my team, I report people for feeding when they're just trying to do their best. I report people for fucking stealing my jungle farm. I report people for fucking... You've been sitting in base for 2 minutes, you're getting an AFK report. Bud.
Oh, man. God forbid you jump for 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
That's the fastest to get my typing fingers going, too. Anything else? You just dying a lot. It's like, okay, just try to do a little better. You stand around jumping for like 1 minute. Oh, I hate you.
Oh, I was just standing in the spot.
You. Or, just spinning.
Spin jumping, yeah.
Just doing a little walking so you don't get booted and marked as AFK. Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
Go out there and die like a man.
I will always continue. I mean, I'll offer the surrender.
I'll offer surrender, but I'll always try.
But as I play until that surrender succeeds and the match pauses.
I always try, but sometimes I'm a weak man. So if someone pokes me in just the right place, I will feed. I've done it before.
Especially Smite specifically, because the one time I did rage quit, I've only rage quit in a Smite match once. One time. And I was playing with our friend. So I was just like, you know what? We're on a losing streak. This match is just extra tweaking me. So I just said, fuck it. And I left. And he messaged me like 15 minutes later because he was still in the match. And he says, you know, if you stayed, we probably would have won that. Because they had to come back. But then, I mean, in any PvP scenario, most of the time when it...
Someone would have to be really bad.
When it turns into a 4v5, it's very hard.
It's hard to find a teammate so bad that it turns the tides of being outnumbering your opponent.
Yeah, I've won 4v5s. I've won a 3v5.
Oh my god!
But that probably doesn't count. It's 100% people. It wasn't against bots, but it was when I was like just transitioned from Paragon into Smite. So, you know, skill set kinda roughly translates. So you're a new player in Smite.
You're
better than the people they're putting you against because you're
incidental smurfing.
Yes. And I was playing with our mutual friend who had been playing Smite for at least 2 years at the time. And it was an arena match. And 2 people left. And the 3 of us ate these guys as assholes for 15 minutes straight. I had 27 kills. It was like murder. Damn. We could not die, and they just could not die. It's just another... Actually, that's on my PS4, so I still do have that. Fuck, hey. I saved that. I lost all of my PS5 data, and that makes me sad. The only data I actually really care about is like my saved recordings of 14. I don't care about...
I regret clearing out mine. But it was so much. I used to take so many screenshots.
You know how much extra space I have now on my PS5 because I don't have this fucking media gallery? I have all of the same games, plus No Man's Sky, Minecraft, and Age of Wonders that it didn't have before my PS5 went down. So that's 3 extra games. You were complaining
about space before.
Yeah, and I still have like 300 gigs available.
Damn.
Well, maybe less than that because I think it was just over 300 before I downloaded No Man's Sky.
So it chipped away a little more at it.
So whatever No Man's Sky is minus that from the 300. And you got how much space I got left. But I was like, damn. I didn't think my media gallery was that big. But you also got to think, too, because it's bullshit, too, though. You get a fucking new system. You know, you get, like, your space. But then you have an old system, you delete everything, and you have less space because all of the updates take up space over the lifetime of it. That if you bought a new system later on that has all that stuff pre-downloaded into it, it's smaller than having to download all the updates. It's just like a phone. Most of the update value data of all the updates in my phone, if I bought a new phone of the same year model, that space would be smaller. Because you know, because you're only getting the newest
update. More
update.
Optimized. It's not just stacking on top of each other.
Yeah. But whatever.
What else?
But I like taking recordings. I like watching back old recordings of videos of like whatever it is, fucking outplays in Smite or first clears in 14 or this epic moment in this random game like God of War or something like.
I saw the recording of the first time beating Titan hard. Not extreme, hard.
Nice. I should have a lot of that because like I got my PS4 2 hard drives because you could take out the hard drive of the PS4 and just put it back in. It's super easy actually. It's just 4 screws. Once you take off the top piece, 4 screws, and it comes right out. Plug the next one in because I ran out of space, so I kept them. PS5 though, it's not like that, and it's encrypted. So I still have the old PS5, but the repair shop I went to is saying, you know, the chances of getting that back are basically 0%. Oof. Because I guess Sony encrypts their hard drives.
Thanks, so Sony.
You couldn't even get into it in a non-bricked fucking PS5. which is big sad.
Big sad. Shouldn't be saving anything illicit on the PS5 anyways. Why does that need encryption?
I don't know, man. And if anything, why is the media gallery? It's like you just you screen recorders and screenshots. That's all it is.
It's wild.
So why shouldn't that be accessible for me who bought it and me who recorded it? But, Sony's doing bullshit. I think I told you at least, but I will probably not be getting a PS6.
I probably won't either. It's just like PC at that point.
Yeah. I mean, even at that point, like the Xbox is going to win next console.
Yeah, because a subscription to play all of the games you could dream of is a great friggin' model.
Well, first off, Game Pass just is...
That's what I mean.
For the gamer. I don't know how... We've talked about before. I don't know how Microsoft makes money off Game Pass, but I guess they do. But that's not their thing. Their partnership with Steam for the next console. The next console is just going to have Steam...
Oh, shit.
On the console.
I'm just going to make a computer.
Now, granted, not every game on Steam is going to be accessible.
Yeah.
And I'm sure any of the adult games are just...
Probably not.
Not. And there's going to be certain games that just aren't going to be compatible with the console. But you're going to expand your library of games by a lot. And in 6 months... You'll play all of the Sony exclusive games you'll be able to play on Xbox because you'll have Steam. Because they all go to Steam.
To be honest, I think the next thing I would get is probably going to be a Steam Deck anyways. Just so I can play Steam games on a friggin'...
You can plug your keyboard into that thing too, so...
That's fucking awesome.
I'm pretty sure you can anyway. Keyboard and mouse into your Steam Deck.
It's just so convenient.
Yeah, the same thing though. It's like $600, $600.
Yeah.
I wonder how Steam feels about... I don't think they're too concerned, though, but how Steam feels about Xbox releasing their portable thing that has Steam on it.
Well, Asus also released their portable thing that has Steam on it. The Asus Rogue, I think it's called.
Isn't that what they...
It's a computer company's version of the Steam Deck.
I thought the Rogue was the Xbox one. I was pretty sure Xbox's handheld is called Rogue.
ROG Ally.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's Asus.
Okay. I don't know who Asus is, but cool.
They're a computer company.
Well, good for them.
Yeah, so it just pretty much runs on Windows, if I remember right. But it's also expensive. My God.
How much?
Like, as the range here is like between 500 and 1,000.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't realize they'd made so many of them already.
So many what, handhelds?
Yeah. So many of this line of them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I will get a Steam Deck at some point.
I feel like that'd be better for you, specifically.
Well, because you could play all the Steam games on it.
Most. Not all, but most.
I mean, what ones wouldn't you be able to play?
Most of them are upfront about it, if you can anyways.
I'm sure it'd just be like... anything you can't play on the Steam Deck has got to be just like AAA games that are just too, like, resource heavy to play on the handheld.
That are ones that have way too many keybinds, I imagine.
Yeah, maybe. But like the same thing, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wacky.
I swear, I'm just going to Google it right now.
$607.
Can you plug a keyboard into a Steam Deck? Yes, you can plug a keyboard into a Steam Deck using a USB-C hub or a docking station. Or you can connect a Bluetooth keyboard to the device. So, keybinds are not an issue on a Steam Deck.
A 2 terabyte one for $680 at Walmart.
A Steam Deck or the Rogue?
Steam Deck. Valve Steam Deck 2 TB upgraded handheld gaming console with carrying case.
Yeah.
16 gigs of RAM. Because there's some for like 256 gigs for like $400-ish, but that's kind of a small amount of gigs these days.
How many gigs?
There's one for 256 gigs, but it's only $480. There's one that's $2 less. That's 512. So I'm guessing that 256 one's old as hell. But I'm gonna stop window shopping.
Yeah, I see. I'm not 100% because, like, listen, I have this computer, but like I said, it's not. It's very old. So this is my wife's old gaming computer. And one, it's downstairs. I'm not lugging this fucking thing upstairs when I want to play a game and then just have to lug it back down here.
You're not ostracizing yourself down here.
Yeah, well, it's the fact that the TV's hanging up on the wall over there and I'm facing this way. So turning to my left to play a game while facing straight with the keyboard and mouse is not an ideal position to play games. So, I mean, I just don't want to spend money on a gaming PC. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I would want... Now, maybe in the next couple of years. Just like I said, I'm not getting a PS6.
Yeah, whenever they announce PS6, you start buying PC parts one at a time.
Because, like, what? There's no game. Like, first off, we've already started to see a PC releases alongside console releases have been happening. Like,
yeah,
all over the place. They're getting
PlayStation and Xbox.
So the only ones are really the PlayStation exclusives, like your God of Wars, your Horizon Zero Dawn. But like even the PS5 exclusives, I'm not too locked in to those as I used to be a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, as in I need to have a PS5 when these games come out. Like,
we're gonna hit you with Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, and I mean Spider-Man 2 was a fucking fantastic game, and so was the first Spider-Man. So I feel like if the new Spider-Man game that came out, the first one, that one I would have wanted to play like immediately, and I'm glad I did. But if they came out with the Spider-Man 3, I can wait for it to come to PC or whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing with the new Horizon game. If they come out with that, I can wait.
You don't play Last of Us. That's the other big one.
Yeah. And God of War would really be the only thing I'd miss. And Final Fantasy has been going.
Yeah, but they've been doing PC releases too.
Yeah, about 6 months out. Like, Rebirth was a couple of months after the PS5 release, but Rebirth is now also these.
Wasn't 16 at the same time though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
but 16 and the 7 remake series are now going to Xbox. So, you know what I mean? Square Enix.
Console wars are dead, folks.
Yeah, Square Enix isn't. Yeah, while everyone just leaves the fucking Switch in the dust. But not really. Switch sells very well.
Yeah,
but
it's just they made that really stupid price point. Like, if they came out with more reasonable price and not, what is it, $90 games?
Something like that. $80 games.
I would have considered getting a Switch too. And they even came out with like a Kirby trailer or something, and it's still like, and new Mario Kart. Like, it couldn't be more
the
tailored
side
to me.
controllers on the Switch too.
Yeah.
Those are like $150.
Oh my god. That's why I'm like, no way. No fucking way.
The accessories on the Switch is where all the money is.
Just to be a friggin' Mario Kart machine.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, but Mario Kart's been the same for the last, 10 years.
I don't mind that part.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, Mario Kart that's the kind of a game that, you got the formula down. Just keep printing this, and you're all set. But at the same time.
And now Pokemon companies stop doing that. Print something new.
Yeah, but they're not going to. I mean, Pokemon makes way more than Mario Kart, and they're just going to be like...
Do the same thing again. Whip.
Minimal effort. Which is funny too, because we always talk about all these big mega corporations. Like, all they care about is how they can make the next $1 billion. It's like Pokemon's got the answer right there. They're just not motivated to do it. They're just looking at the next couple of million. Like, if they made like a AAA graphics probably wouldn't work too well with Pokemon theme. But if they made like Skyward Sword, but bumped it up a little bit of Pokemon. I mean, They tried that with Legend Arceus, and my wife liked it, but I was looking at it, and I'm like...
That was more of a formula bump up than a graphical bump up, though.
Yeah, and I'm like, they still could have done a lot more than that.
It looked better, like, formula-wise, gameplay-wise, like, the feel of it, but it still looked like hot garbage. The textures were awful, and I'm not even a big graphics guy. Like, I didn't really care, but, like, where's the money?
Yeah, you're the most successful franchise in history.
They should either AAA it up, or I'm surprised there's not more network stuff, and that's also Nintendo being shitty at that. But like, they should be like Temtem, like either a full-on MMO or like a shared world experience with servers.
Well, they get all their real money from suing other people that remotely even look similar to Pokemon.
So sad.
You know they sued the Pal World thing not for the pals, but for the throw-in of
the Pokeball. Yeah, now Pal World had to remove that part.
How do you lose that in court?
I know. It's wild. They had a patent for it or something that they didn't file like way back. Like they filed that pretty recently. I think they filed that with Legends Arceus.
It's the same thing with like the Nemesis system from the fucking Lord of the Rings games. How do you patent a game feature?
It didn't even work, because didn't Assassin's Creed rip off the Nemesis system anyways? Or is that the same company? Did Ubisoft make the Lord of the Rings games?
No, because Warner Brothers owns it.
Because Odyssey absolutely ripped the Nemesis system.
Yeah, because it's been a while since I've read up on it, but who owns the rights to the Nemesis system? Yeah, Warner Brothers Games owns the rights to the Nemesis system due to a patent filed in 2016 that was approved in 2021, giving the company exclusively control over the game mechanic until 2036. The patent protects the specific implementation of the system, prevent other developers from using it in their games without permission. The methodology and implementation of the Nemesis system, which creates procedurally generated enemies with unique personalities in a dynamic hierarchy based on the interactions with the player.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Odyssey just stole that.
Yeah, I mean, like, why can't you come up with your own version? If I made my own system that's similar to that, but I make it, I don't use the Nemesis system's technology. I use it myself.
And where do we get if everyone patents everything too? You wouldn't have a Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the whatever, because everyone would have patented the mechanics that make up that game before it came out.
Fire too, by the way, both of them.
If God of War patented everything about God of War, that probably wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, patents are very good, and they help a lot of things.
But they're very good for intellectual property, not mechanics.
I don't think it works very well in the game sphere. And, like, okay, you can patent, like I get, like, copyright, and copyright makes good. So, okay, God of War, or
the
Final Fantasy
of Kratos, the likeness of Cloud, stuff
right?
like
so
that.
You can't be like, okay, I'm gonna make a game called Final Fantasy, and my main character is Steve. What's his name? And you look at him and you're like, that's just Cloud Strife.
Sky Sadness.
Yeah.
Rain Entropy.
So I get copyright in that system and patent.
He puts cubes into his rapier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copyright in the game sphere, yeah, but I don't think patents. Like, I think it just hurts the
I think Nintendo would have had an awesome case for copyright too, to be honest. Like, Power World They are literally throwing Pokeballs. I mean, it's surprising they sued that on game mechanics and not stealing the actual likeness, because it is just fucking like it. Like, and I get it that like it's just catching animals as a snare, but it's a fucking Pokeball. It's not a snare. It's a Pokeball. But they didn't do that.
Brutal. I don't know. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some manga. Go with your favorite Chainsaw Man?
Yeah. Yeah, of course we got hit with a break week this week right after, too.
Yeah. Yoshida may or may not be dead. Blew himself up for whatever reason, saying like, I have to play the Switch.
After all the begging I did, they gave him a little characterization too, being like, it was nice being in school with you and doing stuff like that. Do you remember the good old days? They're just like, I'm a Switch. Bye. Boom. I know it's I'm the Switch, but...
I don't know what he means by that personally. If he means I'm the Switch, as in I'm the trigger for the bomb, or...
You better not think he's the trigger for Denji, because Denji clearly don't give a fuck about him. The whole chapter 2 is like, thanks for giving me food sometimes.
Yeah. He's very...
You didn't even want to talk.
Detached from the conversation.
So you're here to bribe me too? It sucks that you can't use your body.
Yeah, that's not going to work well for you, bud.
Figures 2 girls come onto him and suddenly he's king of the fucking mountain.
I'm a chick magnet. They're just using you, Denji.
They're just using you. You should actually appreciate you. And he's a Switch, damn it.
He is a Switch, yeah. Yeah. He's top or bottom. Whatever you need.
Well, now he's top, bottom, over there, over here, a little bit on...
A bit on the wall. Some on the tree outside.
So sad.
Yeah, because I can see Denji being just fine with that. But
it is a Switch. My role is to be a Switch.
I don't see Yoshida walking away from that.
Especially after giving like a goodbye. I had tons of fun at school, going to school with you. Ugh. God damn it.
I did like seeing Aki in power again, though.
Yes. Some people are just like that, I guess.
Poor Aki.
Poor Yoshida.
Poor Denji.
Poor almost the entire Chainsaw... Poor male Chainsaw Man characters. And a couple of the girls in there, too, I guess.
I don't know. Kishibe seems to be living large somewhere.
Yeah. Well, so's Kobeni. They're both on a beach somewhere where there's no devils.
Good for them. Well, good for Kobeni. Kishibe, get your shit together. We need you.
Your child needs you.
Get back in the business.
Only the chosen one can save us.
Well, wasn't there a theory, too, that Yoshida was Kishibe's kid or something?
Yeah, and I absolutely bought into that shit.
Well.
They do look very similar, but then again, every black-haired male Chainsaw Man character looks pretty similar.
But, I mean, that's Chainsaw Man.
That's Chainsaw Man. I finally got what I wanted.
More Yoshida.
Yay.
Good for you, bud. I'm proud.
Including Yoshida characterization.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
Kagurabachi was fucking fire.
Yeah, fucking was.
Yo.
I knew it would be. I forgot where we were, too, when the chapter opened.
Oh, I did. I know exactly. I was like, well, I did for a split second, and then I was like, okay, time to read Kagurabachi. Where was it again? And as I clicked on it, before the page even opened, I was like, yes. Fire, that's right. The fighting. Yo, I was not expecting Urahara to just cut that dude's hand off
Yes.
immediately.
I thought it was sorcery at first. I thought it was like a mystical hand appearing over him. I was like, whose sorcery is that? And then I realized what happened. I'm like, oh! And the other guy just not missing a beat either.
Yeah, he's just fucking... He doesn't seem to like Urahara too much, but they seem to jive very well in a combat situation.
And then Yura's there, somehow just surviving along the way.
I like that final panel, though, with them all standing there.
Me too. I like how fucking not as into it fucking Yura is compared to the other guy. The other guy's like, yeah, and he literally looks like, oh, another day at the office.
How about at the beginning when he just starts giving Yura's whole life story and he's like, yo, shut up.
Stop.
Like, no, stop.
Why are you involving me in your over-explanation?
What is with this interlude? Just like, relax, I'm almost done. It's my ritual. I have to do this.
Uraha finding his inner badass again. I couldn't get over it because in the last page too, and you get a close up of his face. He's just so over it.
Yeah, Yura. Yeah.
It's like, why'd this have to turn into a brawl? Damn it! You got blood on my work clothes.
I tell you though, Yura and this other guy whose name I forgot are getting fucking handled.
I think it was Hokuto. Well, I mean, they also got Uraha's fingers.
Yeah, but
They haven't fucked up Natsuki yet. He's kind of like,
Yeah,
him
he's
and Yura
clean.
are still pretty.
well, Yura's got the blood on him, so I think
Yeah.
he got sliced by because it
He's
looked
not
like
losing body parts yet.
yeah. At the end, there's Urahara sliced with him and the other guy at the same time.
You dove in for it. Oh shit! Yeah. Yep. Good shit. Good shit. Oh, he used his sorcery there to block too. Like the armor came up.
Yeah, so I really like this lightning guy.
Me too.
Yeah,
I like his
grown up.
vibe.
Yeah, he's all no nonsense. We're ready to fight.
And not in the, it's a very believable way too. Like he's just straight to it.
It's just serious.
Yeah.
You know, not goofing off. Not that any of these other characters in this chapter are goofing off, other than Hakurei. And
Uraha's been like, man, I goofed off too much in my life.
yeah, all the time in the hot springs, man. I gotta get my shit together.
I thought he was just assuming that too. But then Uraha's like, no shit, I did spend too much time in the hot springs. I was like, oh damn. And he was gonna clap back and be like, I was training all those years. No, he was vibing.
Damn. He got me good with that one.
To be fair, he was in a war.
Prior to that, yes, he was. And we got hard confirmation that this is the dude that drove the sword
I'm
through
surprised.
Rokihira's chest.
Yes, I'm surprised Natsuki didn't react more to it being the guy who killed his brother.
Well, because he already knows that.
Well, he knew. Didn't he not know for sure?
Well, when they first introduced him to each other, he was like, yo, you killed my brother. And
Well, I think he said that
No,
like
yeah.
generally because he was like the Hishaku did it.
no, I feel like if I mean, we'd have to go back to the last chapter or the chapter before, but I feel like as soon as he showed up, because he busted through the wall, and they're like, stop destroying, that poor guy saying, stop destroying the wall. Fine, I'm done with this. As soon as he walked in, he's like, introduced himself as that dude, and I feel like the other guy just straight out says that, yeah, I killed your brother.
Am
I right?
No, because he even plays around with it. He says, hi, my name's Natsuki. My older brother was this guy 3 years ago. Remember the Hishaku killed him? Based on that emblem, you're definitely Hishaku, right? He goes, absolutely, I'm Hokuto. Hey, if you beat me, I'll introduce you to your brother's killer.
Well, maybe he's just locked in and he's just not.
He's like, I'm not going to be manipulated. I'm just going to beat your ass like I already was beating your
Yeah, I'm
ass.
just going to continue to do what I plan to do.
Nothing's changed.
Which is good, because, I mean, sometimes to come into the rage is, like, the worst thing you could do. 'Cause
Yeah.
especially in, like, a technical fight, you know what I mean? you get sloppy, and then
One where you need a little teamwork with someone you hate.
yeah. So I like his professionalism, if you want to call it that.
Yes. And his look. He just looks cool, too.
Yeah. Very.
Yes.
You know who else looks cool this week? Alma.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he fucking did. I took pictures of those shots.
Fucking Gokurakugai. So did Miss Tao. He's like, hey, I think we're going to have to use this prototype right about now. Our perfect test subject just walked through the door.
I got to see Yomi.
And
almost get creamed by a wall.
Yeah, and that test subject looks very plain and
very killable.
Typical grunt type character.
Yagoon C.
Yeah.
Unlike Explosion Man.
The guy in the Arkham series, you land a 50-hit combo on and then leave him hanging from a telephone pole.
It gets its own friggin' animation to finish him up.
Yeah. That guy's going to the hospital. That's funny too, because if you look at the Arkham series, you're like, all right, if this is anything to say what Batman does, he's definitely killed people before. Because you're in the middle of Gotham, and you're in a warehouse, right? And you're doing illegal activities, and Batman busts in and just beats all your asses, and then just leaves. Are you going to then go to the hospital and be like, yo, I was just doing some illegal activity?
Batman beat the shit out of me. Why's that?
Exactly.
I mean, my homies got in a fight.
So
no one won.
Either you're going to the hospital and then go to jail, or it's could be the same scenario where it's just you got your shit kicked out of you, and
you're just hemorrhaging on the ground.
Yeah, or it's snowing or something, and Batman leaves you tied up to a telephone pole after you just broke 7 of your ribs and your fucking wrists and shit, and you may have a punctured lung, and it's fucking 15 degrees outside, and
you picked the mayor's press conference day.
Maybe he called the cops when he left to come pick you up, and you hope they get there before you bleed out or freeze to death.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And you're probably hanging upside down too. So
yeah, that's the thing too. So I'm sure there's been people that Batman's killed, and
especially on my Arkham files.
Does talk about throwing people off buildings.
Yeah.
I like it.
Look at the 15-hit combos. You're rocking that brain.
At least in the Spider-Man games, if you throw somebody off a building, you'll go to the side of the building and you'll see them webbed to the side of it, or hanging from something. And you're like, well, still, you're 18 stories high. How are they going to get you off?
Is this how Gwen Stacy died?
Yes, from much smaller of a fall.
I was also going to say Gokurakugai, though. Utsuru was putting up her own.
She was. She got hit with 3 of those explosions and still came out fucking swinging and stabbing.
Yeah.
See where she gets her crazy from, too. Jesus.
Yes, that was pretty harrowing.
All from PTSD of her mom. Because, she looked like she was maybe 5, 6. Yeah. Probably 3 in anime logic. Fucking manga logic.
She was an amoeba by anime logic.
Young child.
Yes.
But then thought that that's how you show affection, and that's just not.
And harrowing.
I still think she's going to die, though.
Probably.
I don't think she has a place in the story because she can't go back with the other
well, she could join the crew.
And, that was my next point. I don't think that she fits in the crew. Because you can't just forgive the fact that she's killed 8 to 9 people.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can. She's a good girl.
She's not, though.
She is now.
She's
all is forgiven. She made her choice.
She's a mega yandere stalker of the main character and is only good to him because she's a yandere until her yandere pulses come back and decide that she wants to kill him so that she he stays hers, quote unquote, forever, like she did with 8 other people.
Or she transforms into a tsundere from learning her lessons. Well, she'll never be a tsundere, but something less crazy than a yandere.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't see her.
I don't see her fitting in because the side cast is already, like, hardly utilized.
Yeah. Big sad, because I like that. I like the girl. May.
Nay?
Nay. Yeah, I think it's N-E-I-N-I-E or A-N-E-I or something like that.
The damn NEI.
The one that was kidnapped. That's the child, and the gangster guy protected her. And
I mean, I want more Yomi,
seemed
so
to
I guess...
murdered her family after the fact.
I guess no Utsuro, because I need more Yomi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love
I want her to live.
So.
I think she might, too, because of Alma stepping in, but maybe they'll just, like, have the main guy come in and finish her off and then leave.
Or just she gets hit with some collateral damage here, or just whatever, those 3 explosions that did... Well, no, because her core needs to be damaged because she's a manga. That's the next thing, too. She's a manga.
Speaking of new things in style, yesterday it was demons, today it's things with cores. Kaiju cores, manga cores.
Yeah. Whatever.
It was expected.
Yeah. Yeah. Tropes.
Yep.
It's just one big full circle. Don't worry, we'll be getting back to eating fingers at some time. At some point. It
Eating hair and fingers.
Comes back to ingesting bodily parts of somebody else. Whether it be the hairs,
the
fingies, or whatever else. I swear there was the third one.
If we're talking Promised Neverland, children.
Yes. Any vampire show. Blood. Yeah.
Yes. Usually a main character with a super special blood.
Of course.
Did you read Spy Family?
No. What? Yeah, it's the only one I didn't read.
You're going to regret that.
It was a fantastic chapter.
It was an interesting chapter.
I'll read it tomorrow then. Hey, listen, you're nowhere in any position to talk that you, of all people, didn't read Centurion.
Ha 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 ha, my high horse.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like the main thing you want to be reading.
I know, it really is. Out of all the extra stuff, it is my favorite. I will never forget that shot of the seer chick seeing Julian for the first time and the child and the fucking goat thing. It's so cool. I love that. The water seeping under.
Gokurakugai is probably my favorite. Well, I mean, it's not really an extra that we read because we read it and talk about every chapter.
Well, there's a core triangle here now of Dun Dun Dun, Chainsaw Man. I guess I put Spy Family there. Oh no, Kagurabachi. But no, I guess it's less than a triangle. It's more like a hexagram.
Yes. Because we completely just gave up on Wild Strawberry. We're super far behind on Astro Baby.
It's gonna be such a good binge though if it's kept up on like quality.
Like I said, where I left off, the people were attacking. So the bad guys came and attacked their hideout where they are, and the battle had like just started.
They just picked up a bad guy too, so it's like that's my problem with Astro Baby. Is also just like I need characters. Give me more characters.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll go back.
Yeah,
I need to find more time, dude.
I know. I feel that.
You know what I should do too, actually? Because I fucked myself today. I knew it too. Like this morning, I was like, okay, on lunch, I gotta read my manga so that I'm prepared for tonight. And guess what I did on lunch?
Watched YouTube.
Yeah, doom scrolled.
Hey.
Through YouTube shorts. And then after lunch, like an hour later afterwards, then it dawned on me. I was like, motherfucker! So I read it the first thing I did when I got home. That I just sat down. I told my son, I was like, can we play Minecraft? I was like, nope. Daddy's got to read something, and then we'll play. And he sat there, and he waited until he didn't even log in. He waited until I was logging in to log in. I was like, thanks, bud. You didn't have to do that. You could have played.
It's like you read my mind. I take my lunches alone now, and I was just thinking, man, I could be reading manga while I do that.
Yeah.
So maybe I will.
I mean, because, I don't know how long your lunch is, but...
Half hour.
Yeah. Mine is, too, but, like, nobody says shit, so no way I sit there for, like, 45 minutes.
Same. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you could read, like, 4 or 5 chapters. You do that 4 times a week.
Right
You can read 20 chapters of something in a week. 25 chapters, 5 days a week. Basic math. Come on. Get your shit together.
4 days a week.
Oh, you 4 days, me 5 days. Yes. So 25 chapters a week. That's a lot. Yeah.
It'll get me caught back up to Gachuakuta in no time.
Anime is pretty good.
I'm a couple episodes behind. I finished the Jabber fight.
I have problems with that.
Do you?
I don't like that guy lived.
Who, Jabber?
No.
Oh, the other guy?
Yeah, the
Stickman? Oh, the support guy.
The support guy.
Yeah.
Because they also had an episode after that where the first whole half of the episode is Engine and him walking around and Engine trying to cheer him up about the situation, just for Engine to then lead him into the medical room where the dude's sitting there.
Oof. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty righteous. You might as well, yeah. Yeah. Pretty justified.
I really like Engine, though. He's fucking cool.
I love Engine.
Jabber was way out of his league, though. He's like, I'm going to fight you guys. I was like, dude, Engine by himself is going to body your ass.
Yes. That's our masochist. I love that fight, though, so much. Rudo bringing out, like, that thing is so cool. It's way cool.
Well, they still also, nobody knows yet that he has multiple, like, what's Jabber?
They're called jinkies in Japanese.
Jinkies?
Yeah. Precious objects.
Well, yeah, whatever they're called. Jabber doesn't know at this point in the anime, and where I am, that he only controls, that he controls multiple, right? Because he was...
Well, he saw the amulet fall off the guy, and then he used it.
Yeah, but
so
he
right
thought...
there, he knows something's off and different.
Yeah, but he also, when it happened, he's like, oh, so that's your ability or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But he never had the opportunity. I wanted him, at the end there, when he, like, stood up from the poison, I wanted him to, like, activate his chains, even if it failed, just to show Jabba. It's like, nah, bud. I was going easy on you.
They look much cooler in the manga with just the solid black.
Yeah, it's cool.
Not a complaint, because it still looked fine, but, like...
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's just so cool. It's just rule of cool all around. Cool and edgy, unabashedly, unashamedly.
It's got good mysteries too, setting up good stuff to like keep you invested in the long term.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And Rudo's great. I love Rudo. Bless you.
Thank you. Excuse me.
A main character that actually, instead of being like the sweet, oh, widow baby, oh, what's your whole past? What's your whole past? Oh, it's so sad. Rest in peace, my sweet child. Rudo's like, I'm gonna kill that whole society.
Yeah, man.
I'll make them beg. Gives like the whole fucking Rorschach speech. They'll look up, screaming, help, help.
Only to see me standing there, fist clenched, bearing down upon their faces.
I shall answer, no. Did you read Nanda?
I did.
I have like nothing to say about this fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I have one thing to say. I'm glad it was brief.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I want to fight a giant toad building that talks about ninjas constantly.
Yeah, I'm more concerned with Granny getting to the hospital and that figuring out, and then what's going to happen with Momo now that
this giant toad building wasted their time.
Yeah, and she can't get to the shrine, or they might have just destroyed said shrine. I don't know if that was the shrine they were supposed to go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're in empty space, so technically if they close empty space...
Will it be a normal shrine again?
It'll be a normal shrine again, I assume.
I hope so. But that's it for Don to Don, really.
Yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's alright, I mean, it happens.
It's a regular chapter. Don to Don rarely even gets down to as low as having a regular chapter in my book, so.
I'm about to be eating the biggest of meals for One Piece going forward.
No.
God Valley started. So they actually showed it. They're actually doing it. And it's just, so, I do have some gripes with it. Because, you know, like, One Piece has luxuries that other animes don't, in the sense that you can spend 300 chapters hyping up one specific moment.
Yeah.
So God Valley was mentioned at the Reverie, which took place in between two arcs. So it took, well, 3 arcs. It started between, like, it was starting between Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island. Whole Cake Island happened, and then between Whole Cake Island and Wano, we got more of it. And then after Wano ended, we got told more of stuff that happened at it. But so that was at, like, chapter 900 to 950. That's when God Valley's first mentioned. And they're like, yo, there was this dude, Rox D. Zebek, fucking phenon over here, and Garp and Roger had to team up to take him down. We're like, what? That's awesome. And they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Zebek had Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, Shiki, Silver Axe, and some other
big pirates
that we didn't really know that they were. And we're like, that's a fucking wild crew. And all of these people fought at God Valley. And they're like, yeah, so God Valley was erased from history. Nobody really knows about it except for the people that were there. And then it's like, okay, that's fire. And then we hear little tidbits more of it. Then in Egghead Island, after Wano, Kuma's flashback teases us with God Valley because he was on it. He was one of the slaves. But it only shows it from his perspective. So we don't see any of the big fights. We just see what he was doing and how he got off the island while all the shit was happening. So it got teased a little bit more. So like, okay, whatever. Kuma was there. It's another big name character. I like it. Awesome. But a lot more people have been added to this thing since it started. So I'm like, I would have liked it to be the smaller niche thing that it was. But now a lot of fucking big players are there. It's still going to be hype. But
hell yeah.
And classic ode of subversion, Rox D. Zebek is not the devil that he was made out to be when he was released, and seems to be quite the good guy. So we don't know how it's going to come out that Roger decided to team up with the Navy to kill this man, because that's not very. Like, Roger's always, like, viewed as, like, he's a pirate. He does pirate things, but he's still
kind of,
he's a Luffy kind of character. But
and then Garp, who's, I mean, he's done something in his past he regrets, probably there, but he's also a good dude.
Yeah, Rox is literally going there to save his family. His wife and kid are on the island. That's his goal. That's why he's going to God Valley. Not the rest of his crew's going because of the treasure that they stole from Rox and his island and stuff like that. But he's like, it's this whole thing is obviously seems to be it's a trap that was set by the world government for Rocks so that they could kill him. So, yeah. Or do something with him. So, but either way, we're in it, and the event started last week. Like, nice. We're on the island. Rocks is en route. I don't remember if by the end of the chapter he arrives at God Valley, but he's on his boat on his way there.
Nice.
And Roger won't be staying behind, so this fucking flashback, and it's so funny because it's like it's supposed to be a King Harald flashback, and it's we're just gonna talk about Roger and
we're get to what you want.
I think it's what's really happening right now in One Piece is that because Oda took the 1 month off after Wano, and his reasoning for that break is he says to sit down and really structure where he wants One Piece to go, and I think what he did was condensed One Piece because he wants it to end quicker.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that the King Harald flashback, or even the King Harald character, because Elbath wasn't originally slated, but it was just too popular of a thing for fans for Oda not to do it.
Yeah.
So I think he's stuffing a Rocks flashback that was planned for out further with a Harald flashback. He's just putting them together so that he doesn't have to do two separate flashbacks in print.
Fair.
You just put them together, do it as one. And I'm like,
I'm sure it'll work for him. Yeah.
You know. But we're about to be eating good for One Piece, chapter-wise. Which we already have been. This whole fucking flashback has been crazy.
Happy for you.
Let's just say that fucking Chainsaw Man was not the only ones gooning for a little bit. One Piece was there too.
I was gonna follow. Were you gooning?
No, Oda was gooning, but Oda always does. He's a known pervert.
Unsurprising.
Yeah.
Have you seen Nami's waist?
Have you seen One Piece females?
Yeah.
Other than Big Mom.
They're like Code Geass boys.
Yes. Or Code Geass girls either. Also just
everyone but Bismarck and the Emperor from Code Geass.
Yeah, Bismarck is the only person.
He's like all ripped.
Well, no, he's the only actually anatomically correct human in that fucking show.
Jeremiah gets close, but he's even got like a pretty skinny waist.
Yeah,
still.
and his legs are fucking pencils.
But he has a chest at least.
Yeah, but
Bismarck has arms and legs.
Yeah, Bismarck is jacked, and he just looks like a normal dude.
And he's voiced like the only like dude in the room, like. Unless
you watch the Japanese and Lelouch just.
Yeah,
his voice
is like dramatic and like let the Britannians just like da da da. Bismarck's like, you're now in a fight with Bismarck Wallstein.
Well,
have you come prepared?
Well, because have you heard the Japanese voice actor for Lelouch?
No.
Super deep.
Is it really?
Deep.
I've never ever listened to Code Geass dubbed. I mean subbed.
No.
Never.
I've just seen it in shorts and stuff.
Johnny Young Bosch's fucking pinnacle.
For Lelouch, he is, yes. Let me see here.
You know who he doesn't fit at all? In my opinion, and it's...
Ichigo.
They should have known better. Not for Ichigo. I actually don't mind if it's Ichigo. But they should have known better to cast Johnny Young Bosch as Dante for the Devil May Cry anime. When Johnny Young Bosch is Nero in all the Devil May Cry games. Sorry, it's just a little confusing.
Oh,
yeah.
Super, super deep.
But they had him voice Dante in the anime when he's Nero in all of the games. It's actually kind of jarring for me.
Yeah, it's weird. You know what's hilarious? I saw a YouTube video, and I didn't see the length. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to click on this. I already know the answer to this question. But the dude made a video of it. I was thinking it was like 20 minutes long. I was like, I'll click on it. I'll listen. So I was listening to it. And then I went to the comment section. I was like, let me look at what the comments say. And the first comment was bashing on the guy because the title, either the title of the video or the thumbnail was, it's like Lelouch versus Light and why it's not even close. And then the first comment was like, Lelouch versus Light, why it's not even close, but it takes 2 hours to explain it. I was like, what? Oh shit, the video is 2 hours long. But then I started reading the comments, and by no one's surprise, they all agreed with me that every scenario ends with Light being Lelouch's bitch.
Yeah.
In every way. But from my understanding of what the people were saying in the comments, I didn't watch the video, but I was like, is this guy trying to say that Light somehow wins?
No.
Because first off, you got to remember, Lelouch Lamprouse is how he says his name to everyone, so the Death Note ain't gonna do anything. And Lelouch is just way smarter.
Lelouch is a serial killer that didn't even really start a cult. He got a couple people on board to help him. Lelouch is like a terrorist leader.
Alright, so you said Lelouch twice. Light
is just a serial killer with a couple followers.
Well, someone in the comments made a seriously amazing analogy. They're like, Light is like the most egotistical person you're ever going to meet. Lelouch's entire MO is destroying people based on and exploiting their egos.
Yes. And giving up his own. He gave up his own ego by
Lelouch is a master manipulator.
And again, he's willing to die. Light wasn't willing to die.
Yeah, they said that too. And then someone said, Light died because his plan failed. Lelouch died because his plan succeeded.
Exactly.
So it's
again, just look at the scale of what they're doing too. Lelouch was planning out full-on resistance movements up to wars.
Lelouch and his one friend, singular friend, took over the entire planet. Him and Suzaku did it by themselves.
Here's another great one too. Yeah. Lelouch hid in plain sight for so much longer than Light hid in the shadows.
For real.
Light made one or two moves and immediately got himself exposed. Lelouch came from royalty and hid in their schools.
Yeah. Light has a god complex that wanted to make the world a better place in his own image or whatever, and
Lelouch almost had
did nothing.
A hero complex for a little bit though. Early Lelouch had a little bit of hero complex because he thought everything he was doing is good until Shirley's dad died.
And then Shirley died.
Yeah.
And then Euphemia died. Well, Euphemia dying first was a real turning point for him.
And then Lelouch's soul died.
Yeah. I will still never forgive Lelouch for forgiving, what's his name? Rollo. I despise Rollo.
I mean, Rollo pulled through in the end, though. At least let the man's dying action of saving Lelouch.
No, Lelouch should have been like, yo, you saved my life. Cool. But you still killed Shirley. So now, I'm not going to leave you with the dignity of dying. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm taking that.
Well, again, I got to give Rollo a little bit of respect, because he kind of, tells Lelouch, I know you're manipulating me, but I'm still going to lean into the delusion.
No, Lelouch is just, one of the smartest people in anime.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that there's absolutely other people that you can put up there with Lelouch, or that you could put Lelouch up there with them, or however you want to say it, but
he's in that same tier.
Yeah. Absolutely. And someone else made a fucking thing too. He's an amateur pilot flying the Shinkido, which he needs to manually input the math of the weather phenomenons that's happening around him while still piloting the fucking thing.
Not to mention when they used the anti-flare thing too. He had to do something similar too.
Yeah, he had to input the fucking the
Like the
calculations
and
all that shit for the spear of Longinus or Damocles. I forget what they called this.
Damocles, I think.
I think it was because Damocles was the name
the
of
spear of Longinus for Evangelion.
Well, I said because Damocles is the name of the sky fortress that. Schneisel had.
You're right. Which, oh my god, that's such a good name. Because your sword of Damocles is like your karma hanging above your head. It's the feeling of like your actions coming, like the consequences of your actions coming down. So in the Damocles, the sky fortress was raining down bombs.
Yeah, flares.
What a great name, Schneisel, you beautiful bastard.
Schneisel's another very intelligent man, but another arrogant person that Lelouch just played him like a fiddle at the end.
Oh, funny enough, wasn't it K? Was it K? I think it was K that had literal swords of Damocles over the kings. I think it was K.
Oh,
all the major players had a literal sword of Damocles over them. Yeah, because the fire guy, they were like, we gotta kill you, and you gotta pass on your right before this sword comes down and annihilates everybody.
Yeah. K was good. I liked K.
I wish
think it was
I watched
season 2, but
yes.
I didn't think I watched it.
Where the Green Gang comes in. I watched like the first episode. So,
I gotta watch Code Geass again.
Yes. Same. Be like my eighth fucking time because I like just rewatched it recently too. I want to say like 2 years ago.
I think I'm like 3 or 4 years ago since I watched it.
It's that fucking good though.
It is. But
Calling it there.
calling it there. I think it's a good place to end. This has been Dukes of Weebdom. Episode 118. Thank you for listening. And we'll catch you next week.
Peace.